Welcome to the Smoke Podcast. All right, y'all. Welcome to another episode of the Smoke
Kimberly,
Podcast.
You gonna always mess with production. You always got something to say about production, don't you?
No, I don't. I absolutely turn my mic down.
Yo, it's February.
Already?
Yes.
Who's-
New month, new mercies, new graces.
Not new mercies.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, it
It's
is.
new mercies.
It's
Dry
new mercies.
January is over.
Yes,
Yeah.
dry January.
January was
How you
7 weeks
feeling?
I
long.
feel great.
How you feeling,
I
Mike?
came in and I grabbed me some of this
He couldn't wait.
Japanese whiskey we had last week, and I'm gonna give me some of this that we got for today shortly. So
He making
Yes.
up. It was
Welcome back.
7 weeks in January, and you already made up for
Yeah,
5
he was like a
of them today.
crackhead, boy. He was
Welcome back.
shaking his shit.
Welcome back.
I don't recall that.
You was shaking, boy.
You got here early.
He ran straight forward, boy. He's like, yeah, what I need
what
to
we
hit.
drinking today?
need a hit.
What do you got?
Well, since you asked what we drinking today, our guy Rick from
Rick,
R&R
what's
is
going on,
here.
What's
How
happening?
you doing,
All
man?
right. I mean, Rick, did he snatch the bottle out of your hand?
He
what
kind
we
of
saw.
Oh,
did. He been dry for a while. He was
Ooh,
smoking
child.
weed though. He backed off.
Rick, you can't say that on here.
I'm
Delta
sorry.
8.
I'm
Delta
sorry.
8.
Scratch that out, production.
it's all Delta. Rick, it's all Delta 8, man. Come on, man. You know weed is illegal in the state of
right.
Tennessee,
That's
man.
right.
Don't be putting business
I
out
would,
there like that.
I would
Forgive me,
never,
Smoke fam.
I would never break the rules intentionally.
Not intentionally.
Forgive
You don't
me,
want the
Smoke
feds
fam,
at his
for
door.
for misrepresenting my guy Ike. Forgive me. It's
The
Delta 8.
He can't help it. He
opinions.
can't
What's
help
that?
it, man.
What's that little saying? The opinions expressed. Da, 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 da.
So, man, this is the week, a few days before the Super Bowl
Yes,
kicks
yes.
off.
Yes,
So, Rick,
yes.
I want you to think about this. What do you predict will be the number one seller? What is more people going to come into the liquor store and buy for their Super Bowl party? What do
Hennessy.
you think? Do you think it's going to be Hennessy?
Between Hennessy and tequila. Between Hennessy
Well,
and
but
tequila.
what about the people making you buying vodka just to make a drink?
That's gonna be me.
Vodka's gonna sell anyway.
It's gonna sell anyway.
It's the easy spill.
Because I got to come in there and get some vodka.
Not the
making mojitos.
XXL? You don't think they're going to come by the wine?
Ain't nobody gonna buy that
Don't
shit.
nobody
That's gonna
want that
sell
for
anyway,
Super
but
Bowl.
no.
Yeah.
You're gonna see an increase in tequila
And
and
Hennessy.
Hennessy. And
I'm
any type
making.
of cognac.
I'm getting some. I'm making mojitos.
There you go.
For
Very
our
good,
Super
very
Bowl
good.
party?
She ain't coming.
Oh, you,
Hey,
what?
Hud's not coming. Hud's not coming.
Oh,
Wait a minute.
hell no.
First of all,
Oh,
wait a
no,
minute.
no.
What you call me?
I say Hud's not coming.
She.
Hud's got somewhere else to
No,
be.
then you see Trump suspended all them damn extra to describe yourself. You either a male or a female. Ain't
I
no
said
her,
she. I said
thee,
she.
she.
Oh, he got rid of everything.
Yes.
So are we?
nutcase.
So are we back to calling Caitlin Bruce?
Yes, we are. He is a he.
He is a he.
I'm just wondering. I'm
He's
just
a
wondering. I mean, what would?
Well, first
and
of
the
all-
bad thing about it, he was one of his
Biggest
supporters.
supporter.
Yeah.
Well, I think a lot of people are learning a lot of things. And, you know, I want to say to the people that are crying on TikTok right now, no
So?
one cares.
Join the party. Join the party.
Yeah, welcome to Black America.
I had a really good friend of mine tell me, he's like, he's a gay gentleman, and he's like, I don't understand how you guys have been able to just overcome everything that y'all been through.
And we
I'm
don't
having
have- we
such a
don't have
hard
to
time right
explain
now.
it. We don't have
I'm
time.
having a hard time right now because I said you're having a hard time because you never had to deal with this shit.
Right. It's
We're
in our
not
DNA.
explaining
shit,
it.
we
y'all.
We are overcomers.
We came over on ships, bro.
Yeah, and we're not
in the-
explaining
in the
it.
bowels, in the bowels
Bowels
of
of
the
the-
Whatever
Came over on
education
ships.
Yeah, we
you
down there
need.
with the
Against our
cold.
will. So yeah.
No, we down there
and we
with
are
the,
not
with the-
explaining
with the
it.
oars. They,
Yeah. So
I mean,
No
we
doubt.
we was in bad shape. So
Good luck. That's all
yeah.
I'm gonna
it's
say.
in our
Good luck.
DNA. We
Good
can do
luck.
that. We can overcome
Well,
almost
can
anything.
you tell us how? Good luck.
No. That's just an experience, Doc.
Yeah, good luck with it. Good
Yeah.
luck.
Yeah.
they'll be strong.
That'll
Let's be
all right.
strong.
We'll see y'all in 20. What? How many more years we got with this food? Okay, we'll
Hey,
see y'all.
we'll just see y'all later.
Yeah,
Y'all better hope.
holla.
That man said it's gonna be a last time vote. I don't know. It's been what, 1 month? I ain't putting nothing past him,
That
bro.
man, he should have
I'm-
caught a
I'm-
cramp
I'm
by now.
watching-
All them executive orders he done signed.
No, it's not that. It's not that. These motherfuckers now are doing we did not elect Elon Musk campaign.
I saw that. So Tim,
yeah.
the VP that was running with Kamala, he said Elon Musk is a terrible president. Man, you know that's finna send Trump into
Oh
a
man,
tizzy.
that's what's gonna get him.
That's
That's
what's
what's
gonna
gonna
get
make the
him.
re-
It's the
that's what's
ego.
gonna mess
It's
the
ego.
relationship up right there.
The ego of it
And he
all.
got more money.
Yeah. But he probably, he has more money. Yeah.
He got more money than everybody.
Yeah, so
Everybody, bro.
why would you even want to be involved in what's going on? Like, you ought to have a lot more things
I
to
mean,
do.
this dude is trying. He wants to be in charge of all our data,
No, thank you.
all
no,
our
thank
money,
You.
all our bank accounts.
It's definitely
all that
not.
shit.
It's not money with him. It's power.
It's power.
It's power.
If he put him
Well,
in
it's
a-
power and respect because for some reason he feels like he's not respected.
Who is that?
He's a nerd.
Musk.
Musk.
Yeah.
He's a nerd.
Yeah.
No, he's
Nerd.
an idiot.
Yeah,
Well,
he's a nerd.
You can't have it both ways.
I will give him that he's not an idiot. If he's an idiot, he's the
Yeah.
richest
He's the
idiot
richest
in America.
idiot in
He's
America. Yeah,
smart,
that's true,
but he's a
that's
nerd.
true.
Most
Yeah,
nerds
he is definitely a
aren't
nerd.
accepted.
But
He
why
doesn't
you
have any
couldn't stay
social
in your
skills.
lane? Why couldn't you stay in your lane and get the respect you needed from there?
But once you have
so
once
much
you
money.
have that much money,
Okay.
you go for the power.
You bored.
Right.
You
And
want the respect. You want to be known for something.
and
But
he's
you-
playing Trump.
Other than
But you have
he's
to
playing-
give
that's
respect
what I
to get
think.
it.
He's never been this big of a Trump friend until Trump.
Trump didn't even like him.
Right.
You
So
remember?
Let's be
They were.
honest.
I mean,
He's
but you
playing-
remember all the Trump people were like all the Trump supporters. Damn these electric vehicles and all that shit. Elon Musk is a devil and all that stuff. And now he's the smartest person on the
Jeff
on the country.
Bezos too.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Now
Yeah.
they're aligning themselves with him because they know he's an idiot, and they know that he's going to put them in positions of power
Yeah.
where they
And
can
access.
manipulate and run what they want to do. He's
Oh,
gonna-
But you know what? I don't see Jeff. I don't see the Google guy. I don't see the Amazon. I don't see the Meta guys doing as much as Elon. And Elon has a hard on for that extra power. He
But
wants-
I feel like you're
He's a special
giving. I
nerd.
feel like you're not giving enough credit to Mark Zuckerberg. Yes, he is in the same
Oh, he
position.
in it.
He probably even worse because he wants all of that to be up under his umbrella. I think he's probably worse than Elon Musk.
yeah. But you think about it now. You got a front man.
You got a front man.
You ain't got to worry about it.
You
Elon
right.
Musk gonna take the brunt of the damage
'Cause he don't
those
care.
people they're gonna fall in line, just get the money. That's just all right. You gonna be
Hey,
quiet.
that's all I say to y'all, Smoke fam. Fall in line.
And save
Get the
your money.
byproduct.
Save
Get
your
the
money.
byproduct of the money.
Save your money.
If you got a little money, make your money make you some money because that's
Facts.
what's going to happen. So
Facts.
it's going to open. They finna open up the
and
floodgates.
I was reading the news, and Bitcoin hit over 100,000
Dude, that was like 3
this
weeks
week.
ago.
Was it 3 weeks ago?
Yeah, that was the one. Soon as Trump
As soon as he got
won, I think it was.
Trump dropped him a Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Made him.
Oh, did he?
Oh, he always had one, but it's
Now it's blowing up.
it's blowing up.
What else is he making that I can put a couple $1,000s in? And
Who? Trump?
Trump.
if you just
Oh,
follow,
he got some new whiskey coming out.
You don't need your money for that.
He can send us a bottle. If he send us a bottle for free.
do we have to? We gonna give it a fair and unbiased review?
Nah, we're gonna talk. Man.
We gonna talk
There's no
bad.
such a thing.
Hey, as bad as we went in on the celebrity whiskeys. I mean,
Oh,
come
yeah.
on, man.
that's what.
Well, first of all, I think that's a little unfair to say we went in
Well, we gave them
gave them
fair
a-
and
a-
unbiased reviews.
off of everybody's taste buds, so that was fair.
Yeah.
No,
It was
'cause
fair.
You know what? I still got some of that damn sable at the house. So
y'all little-
we
Did
killed the
anybody
Beyonce.
drink-
We
did
killed the
anybody drink at
Beyonce.
all?
I tried to offer somebody some of that sable, and they tasted that, and I only gave them a smidge. They tasted that, and they like, nah, I'm good on that.
I'm good on that.
Yeah.
Nah,
so
I
the
hate
Trump
that for
whiskey
him.
that's coming out is not. You can't find it online.
Well, how
They're
you
doing-
find it?
Well, I'm a retailer.
Rick is
Oh.
Rick.
Rick is the guy.
okay.
He's
Well,
winning.
why you
So
find
Rick
it?
is
I
winning.
was
Got
a
it
part of
in.
an email. I hope I don't get in trouble for this. Where they showed me the bottle and I showed it to you guys. Where they're doing pre-orders. It's not online. You're not going to be able to find it. But something when I was talking to my rep, and again, it was actually comical because I was just really picking him for information about it. I said, well, who makes it? What's the mash bill? What's this, that, and the other? Is it actually for real bourbon? The company that he chose to make it makes a bourbon that's already on the market called Redneck Riviera, and I'm not bullshitting.
Okay.
There's a bourbon out there called Redneck Riviera. That is the company.
Isn't that
that's
like
making,
an oxymoron?
It's moronic.
Redneck and the Riviera.
That's the company that's making it. Okay. So hats off to them for being smart enough to put themselves in line with the.
So it's
with
probably the
Trump
same
coup.
shit.
It's probably the same thing. He just slapping his name on it because he don't do no research. He ain't finna build nothing up from the ground up.
Well, at least he know he ain't making it for us this time, like he did the shoes.
Yeah. Well,
Anyway, what we drinking this week, Rick?
What we drinking? We drinking Michter's. Everybody say that right. Is the C? The C is the dominant consonant there. Michter's.
I tell you what, I'm feeling this.
Rock.
I'm feeling this.
you like it?
Yes, I'm feeling
Michter's.
this.
All of them are line price around $59.
Yeah.
I told you guys before when we did the Michter's bourbon, they make some really, really good stuff that's available every day. It's not allocated. It's actually just good bourbon that doesn't get it gets its recognition, but it doesn't get a lot of recognition in the South. It's more of a It's more of a northern whiskey. I bought this and I just really liked the rye the last time I tasted it.
Good, dude.
And I said, okay, I'm gonna let them try the rye.
So Rick, tell the smoke
Get it out.
the listeners the difference between unallocated or unallocated whiskey. When you said that word, I know what it means, but I know some of our listeners may
I
not.
forgot.
Allocated are those whiskeys that they don't make a lot of. They blow the price up astronomically, like Blanton's, like Weller, like Pappy. They blow the price point up because the whiskey is in the market. They just don't release it.
Right.
So they release it in small amounts, and so people will go crazy.
So is that a marketing ploy to basically drive up the cost?
Absolutely.
Okay.
It's
Because I mean, at the end of the day, I never had
This is a
Pappies.
capitalistic business now.
Yeah, I
They
never
are
had
in the
Pappies.
business.
I had Pappies. You had Pappies before?
Yeah, absolutely.
Is it really worth the hype? Ike?
Again, I had the 15-year-old whiskey, and I thought it was great. I thought it was smooth. You remember, Faye, that time we went to when they had the Tyson fight in Memphis.
Yeah.
So we had a shoot at Isaac Hayes' club,
they had the,
and Magic
Hennessy
Johnson was
Perrier.
there, and he had the King Louis. He had the expensive one. So
Louis XVIII.
you got a thimble. When I said they gave you a thimble of the drink, you got a thimble. And then they turned around and they they gave it to somebody, a lucky whoever, the case and the bottle. Because, that's lead crystal, and the box has got all that velour. And all, I mean, it's, So,
You're paying for the bottle. The cognac is not nearly worth what they're asking for. If you want to get the, forget the crystal that's involved with it, the wood and all the imported fabrics and whatnot that are in the box, that's what you're paying for.
Yeah.
You're not paying for what's inside of that bottle.
So,
like I said, back when I said with cognacs, the French keep the best cognacs over there. The stuff they let come over here is garbage.
Speak, Rick.
No. That Pierre Ferrand, that's my shit.
Pierre
That's my
Ferrand is
shit.
good. But again, that goes to the statement of what I said. The stuff that you can get every day is far more better than the stuff that they fabricate and build a following up for when you get it. It just doesn't deliver. So I'll drink Eagle Rare over any of the Wellers any day.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
So you made a comment that you thought Pappy's was that. Do you think it was the fact that you was drinking it and you was like, wow?
No, I just think in that for that price point that I paid was $58 for a single shot. I enjoyed it. Now, would I do it again? Probably not, because I've experienced it. Right. And you remember I was asking Rick to see could he get me a bottle of the Pappy's, but I didn't want to spend no $2,000. I found a place in the city that has a bottle on the shelf. Yeah, $3,300. I'm not. Right. Come on.
It's again, if you took an economics class, it's supply and demand.
I
can bring you an invoice for what I pay for Pappy or what I pay for Wellers.
Well, that's
the price I want. Offended
that's the price I want.
Charged for it. But if I
not
can,
offended.
If a bottle that I paid $40 for, I can get $400. You think I ain't gonna take the $400?
I told you I'd give you $5.
But that's my point. They create this fictitious market for this stuff because they don't make a lot of it.
No.
And we build hype around stuff we can't get.
So let me ask you one more question. Can I buy a barrel of whiskey I get these Instagram. I see these posts and I get these emails like, "Hey, you can get you a
I think that's a thing, isn't it?
yeah."
You can
Where people are
actually buy
buying
a barrel
of whiskey.
And what you gonna do?
Yeah, how you gonna pour it?
Well, you cut your
How you
hole
gonna
and
store?
No,
I guess
not in Tennessee. No, you can't
okay.
buy a barrel of whiskey.
Okay.
I go, hey man, I got
can-
this barrel of whiskey.
I don't know
Bring
what
your
you saw,
jug over.
but no, you can't buy a barrel of whiskey.
You mean like a barrel just to keep at your house?
I don't know. I don't know if it's if you're buying it like an investment. You're
an
investing in whiskey.
Okay, that's what you're talking about. You're investing in whiskey. So you're buying a barrel of whiskey that someone said is phenomenal. So you're going to buy, like the stock market, you're going to buy shares of that barrel. And if it takes off and it becomes phenomenally good, and again, you think about a barrel gives you, and don't hold
We
me
ain't
to
gonna
this.
hold you to it.
A barrel gives you 12 cases, which is 12. It's 144 bottles. Hypothetically, that barrel might cost you $300 or $400, but imagine if each one of those bottles sold for $300. That ain't a bad investment.
That's a good investment.
You see what
Well,
I'm saying?
go. I can do
So
an
again,
investment.
everything behind
This will
after
bring
you
this-
get through making it, everything else is marketing.
No.
Everything else is, this famous guy that made Pappy chose this barrel. Ooh, that must be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's still a $300, $400.
So let me ask you this, Rick.
Like they do
Is it-
cigars, basically.
Yeah, basically like
Yeah.
you do cigars.
Okay.
Rick, is it anything that you tasted and said, "Oh yeah, I can taste the difference"? I can taste the difference of the price.
Pappy 23.
Okay.
Pappy 23 was a beautiful thing. Was it worth? Well, I didn't pay for it.
Right.
Was it worth $2,000 or $3,000 or $5,000 or whatever they asked for? Hell no. It was worth every bit of $80 that I paid for that bottle.
Not the 80 of it all.
I'm like, okay, I got to taste this. And this was before Pappy became a thing.
Right.
I got you.
It was a thing. Back then, I can sell a 23 for $500. Now, if I get a 23, I'm saving it.
You auction that bitch.
You auction it. You give it off to St. Jude. And say,
All right,
hey,
cousin Rick. Just call me anytime. I'll come by. I'll bring some chicken.
All right,
me
Rick,
with the
man,
chicken.
we always appreciate you showing up at the
Absolutely.
Smoke,
So much
Smoke
information.
Podcast.
Thank
I
you,
know,
guys.
man, it's always a wealth of knowledge here.
Hey, y'all, the Super Bowl is coming up. I guarantee you, Rick has got plenty of what you want and what you need.
It's
And
going
it's
down.
right in
Lenny.
it. You don't
It's
need
going
it.
down.
It's
This
going
reference
down.
again.
So I did ask Rick. I said, Rick, in your opinion, what's going to be the hot sellers over the Super Bowl weekend? And he said tequila
And Hennessy.
and Hennessy.
And cognac.
Cognac.
Let's just say cognac.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
All right.
Tequila and
So-
cognac. In our community.
In our community.
In our community.
and
Say
the
that.
other community is going
Y'all
to be
need
beer.
to expand y'all.
Other community is going
Other
to be beer.
community is going to be beer and bourbon.
Yeah, beer.
Oh,
and bourbon.
yeah, beer.
The
Yeah,
double B.
beer.
The double
So
B.
what's the? I got one more question because my
course you do.
son he's this. He loves to do Hennessy with a red wine. What is that? What in the hell is that? I'm like,
Diarrhea. Heartburn.
See, I don't get the Hennessy and strawberry.
Hold on. Let me
Wait a
let me
minute,
tell
red
you.
wine and Hennessy?
No,
Yeah.
no, it's not red wine. It's something high alcohol. There was a fascination when what was it? Taylor Port was a big thing.
Taylor Port,
that
yeah.
people were doing Taylor Port with Hennessy or Taylor Port with Casamigos. It's just something these young
Something
kids,
extra.
These young kids. It's no different than the fascination with high alcohol wine, like double XL. It's just something.
Oh, that's
drunk.
a high alcohol
Yeah,
wine?
it's back in the day
Something
when we
you
used to
gonna
drink
get drunk,
Cisco.
bro.
Oh, Mad Dog 50-50.
No true novice or no true drinker is going to mix a cognac and a wine. It's unheard of.
so what about a cognac and a whiskey?
It's unheard of.
Okay, hold on.
That don't even make any sense.
No, I'm gonna call y'all both out.
Okay.
The Sazerac in New Orleans is whiskey and cognac and simple syrup. Look up the recipe.
The Sazerac drink.
The Sazerac drink, not the Sazerac whiskey. The drink
The
is
drink
the
Sazerac.
drink Sazerac is cognac and whiskey.
Okay, when we go down there, you got to turn me
So,
on to that.
so
I've
the
had
true
it.
Sazerac, if you look up the recipe, doesn't call for cognac though.
Okay.
That's something that they're doing in New Orleans. And
That's
I
something
ain't-
they're doing in New Orleans,
I ain't
yeah.
squatting on no mixologist out here that's got his signature thing. But if you look up the recipe for a Sazerac, I'm thinking it is simple syrup, triple sec, and rye whiskey.
Okay.
Okay, well, you heard it from
You
Rick.
heard it.
I mean,
you heard it. Smoke.
You heard it
that's
from
what I'm saying.
R&R Liquor.
If they doing it that way down in New Orleans, I ain't shitting on no mixologist that's made this motherfucking living making something with cognac and rye. I'm gonna let him have it.
I know I said
I just
that.
ain't
I
going.
know Rick. I said
That
that was
sound
the
like
last
it's a real
question.
strong
I got one more. I know we got to go. We got the time, but this is our show. What do you think about this tariffs between Canada or even Mexico? That's going to affect the tequilas, the Canadian whiskeys. Crown Royal's not made there.
We spoke on it before.
Crown Royal is made there, right? I thought that was a big
absolutely.
thing. Yeah.
Crown Royal is made in Canada. So
Well, you
it's
know black folks
67.
finna be made.
So it's every Canadian whiskey that black people love. All this sweet flavored stuff. Crown Royal, all them flavors. It's made in Canada.
Well, you know we finna ride.
I shared this with y'all before.
We're going to be in
There's a
about this
video
shit now.
circulating online
That's how we
of
gonna get
all
the people
package
involved.
stores in Canada taking Jack Daniels off the shelf. So you know that Brown-Forman is having a fit because their stuff is not selling in Canada. They have taken it off the shelves.
Yeah.
So just, again, follow the money, people. The lobbyists for these big whiskey companies like Brown-Forman, like Constellation, like Diageo, that own these brands are not going to let Congress or the House or
tell
this
them.
president dictate
Right.
and kill 80% of their portfolio.
Right.
Not going to happen.
Not
So
gonna happen.
again, they'll convince Trump or whoever, Elon Musk or whoever running things.
President Elon Musk.
These
I don't even think
tariffs
Elon
will not
drinks.
touch liquor.
He's a nerd.
These tariffs will not touch liquor. Before they let their bread and butter, and again, 80% of their portfolio go up 30 to 40%. And who pays that is the distributors. The people
Pass
on
it
this
on.
side. You ain't nobody in Mexico, ain't nobody in China paying these tariffs. These distributors that have the rights and the contract to sell these brands in the United States have to pay that. So they have to pass that expense on to the consumer. They ain't gonna kill their business like that.
Right. The way we like to
They're
drink.
gonna have lobbyists up there telling
that's
Trump,
If you don't get this
get a grip
together,
and come on off of this. And
Either that or
leave
go
these liquor
buy it up.
Yeah, leave these liquor
Go,
brands
hey,
alone,
hey,
or we ain't
go.
gonna be writing no checks to your campaign.
Hey, go to R&R and buy up all the what is that shit called?
All the Crown Royal,
All the
the
Crown
Crown.
Royal. I don't drink Crown Royal.
not the
so-
sweet stuff.
Buy
Yeah,
it
all the Crown
Get
Royal
all
up.
the cognac and all the
You want it
tequila
all?
you
Yeah,
can get,
all you can get.
and
That's right.
stockpile it.
Yeah, because you never know. R&R got you.
Got
All right, Smoke fam, we're gonna take a quick break. Come back with our guests, and I need to give me a refill of my drink.
Yes.
Of course
Mine
you
is
do.
empty too.
Yes.
Of course you do. Of
All right,
course
Smoke fam, we'll be right back.
All right.
All right, y'all. Welcome
Yes,
back to the
yes,
Smoke
yes.
Podcast. Man, we got us a stunner,
A mogul.
a mogul up in here.
Mogo up in here.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Well, hey, everybody, welcome to the mic, Mr. Travis Patterson. What's going on, Travis?
What's going on, King? How you?
Man, we doing good. We doing good.
good.
Man, thank you for gracing the Smoke Podcast. Man, we really appreciate all the knowledge you finna drop us on real estate.
Do we have to give a shout out to who hooked
Yeah, we
us
gotta,
up with it?
we gotta give a shout out to Veronica.
Veronica Finney,
Veronica
man.
over at Crazy Coop on Riverdale.
Not Riverdale,
Ridgeway.
Ridgeway. It was one of the ridges.
Don't they have a downtown location?
Hey,
They do not.
Oh, okay. My
They
fault.
do not. They only have one location.
One location.
Yes.
Say it again.
On
man. How many
Ridgeway.
locations?
One.
There you
Oh,
go.
well, I
Yes.
thought they had two then.
They do,
No.
but they got one.
They got
Veronica Finney.
Yeah, Veronica
Ridgeway.
Finney. Yeah,
Oh,
on
okay.
Ridgeway.
Get it right.
We told you this before we went on air.
There's only one. Veronica, the
real
There's only one. There's only
Whoa,
one.
Nelly.
It's a real one. It's
Yes.
another one.
It's a real one and it's a
Whoa,
fake
Nelly.
one. Yeah.
Whoa, Nelly.
We ain't going now.
Whoa, Nelly. Y'all gonna back up off of me.
We ain't saying nothing.
Y'all gonna fix this right now.
Yes, that's right. So,
We gonna
Travis,
have to take another break.
Welcome to the show. Tell us about yourself. Go ahead and tell everybody about you.
I'm Travis Patterson. I'm the real estate broker licensed in Tennessee, Mississippi, and Texas. I'm
Not
one
Arkansas?
of the first.
He said F Arkansas.
Yeah, we ain't rocking with Arkansas. but we don't discriminate against Arkansas.
He said that is not my tribe.
Yeah, but we Tennessee, Mississippi, and Texas. I just franchised and merged with the Century 21 brand.
Oh, man.
So
Let
we're
me give you your
global.
props.
Yes, sir. So we're global now.
Oh man, so how did you get into real estate?
Man, I went to school, University of Memphis.
Okay.
Back in 06, 07.
Okay, so you went to University of Memphis, not Memphis State.
I went to University of Memphis.
Okay.
We old, Fabian.
So right off the bat, Randy's like, okay.
Okay. Randy, you in our age bracket. So he said
y'all.
06,
You're a
07.
millennial, right?
Yeah, I'm 41.
Oh yeah, you're a millennial.
I remember them days.
What you think, Cam?
The good old days.
But just to reiterate, I'm one of the youngest black brokers in Memphis.
Oh, man,
wow.
that's incredible.
I have
That's incredible.
83 agents that's under my roster.
That's
Really?
a lot of people.
And we just merged with the Century 21 brand. And
So how does that work when you merge with a brand like Century 21?
Either you absorb them or they absorb
they
you.
absorbed me.
Okay.
You
They
better.
found me.
They found you and
They
say, we
found
got to
me.
have you.
They said I'm that guy.
Did they shine a light on you like they do in the mob? Like, we're going to give you an offer you can't refuse.
They did give me an offer I couldn't
That's
refuse.
what I'm
Was it in the
right there.
desert though? Did it start in the desert?
Hey, baby, you either sign or you walking home.
Yeah.
I'm just playing.
No, it's okay. They gave me an offer I couldn't refuse. I was independent for a while.
Right.
And I got about 83 real estate agents that work up under me. We're licensed in Tennessee, Mississippi, and Texas. And we do about $120 million in sales volume every year.
Oh, wow.
400,000
Oh,
a
man,
year.
that's incredible. That's
Wow.
incredible.
Oh, yeah.
Let me ask you something. So when you go into these areas that are gentrified,
Sure.
how is that market for you guys?
It's wide open.
It's wide open.
They accept us with open arms.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of our skin color, of course. But it's really easy for us to navigate into those markets and get acquainted and take over. So
Yeah. Do you ever advise? I always been curious. Do you ever advise somebody not to sell their property?
why would I do that?
I get you. I was just curious. I was just
Fabian,
curious.
all the
Fabian,
time I-
here's the
Fabian,
deal.
Fabian, wake up.
If you trying to get, if you and your wife is having trouble, the first person you go to is not a lawyer, because a lawyer's job is you go to a counselor.
That's right.
So if you don't want to sell, if you just want somebody to evaluate your house, you may would reach out to Travis. But if you ain't really trying to sell,
Don't reach out to me.
Don't waste his time.
Because I'm gonna sell it.
You gonna sell it.
I'm gonna sell
You
it.
gonna sell it. You do commercial also?
you gonna come in on you gonna put your house up on Monday, Tuesday. You gonna have it sold.
It's gonna be gone
you
by
gonna be
Saturday.
out.
Hey, no, you gonna come back. All right. Move that furniture. We gonna bring some new shit in.
Yeah, that way. Yeah.
He said it's gonna be gone.
Be gone by Saturday.
Dang,
Yeah.
I was always curious about, because some people sell. I mean, we as black people, honestly, we get some inherited property, and that's the first.
I
Our
ain't
first
selling.
thing is to sell it.
I ain't going
And I'm
nowhere.
like, why are we selling? That's one thing, guys. Not creating no more land.
Right.
But it's okay to sell it, but you need to know the process of it.
Yeah.
When you're selling it, you need to transfer that money into another piece of real estate. Don't use it for your own
you a
pleasure.
car.
Yeah, don't get a car.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
I
depreciate.
get them emails. Hey, Mr. Singleton,
Are
you
you
got
ready to sell?
$110,000
Everybody
worth
does.
of equity that you could. I'm like, why would I do that?
No, you don't want to do that. You don't want to sell it and buy a car. You want to reinvest it and buy a business, or you
Right.
want to take your kids to college. You want to,
Assets.
buy another asset and get cash flow.
Right.
Well, how
I
is
get
the
that.
Memphis market?
Man, a lot of people from out of town around the world,
Yes.
they come to Memphis for cash flow. So we are heavily rental property type of
I was gonna say that.
city.
Especially
Right.
Fraser.
Unfortunately.
Fraser was
North
one of those
Memphis,
cities that
South
they were
Memphis.
trying to redevelop, and basically the city of Memphis, not just the city of Memphis, but to your point, opened it up, and people were swooping in, buying these. I mean, me and my wife,
Pennies on the
we
dollar.
love to watch those home shows, and you look out in California, 1,200 square feet will cost you $1 million.
Yeah, 1,200
in Memphis,
square-
1,200
5,000.
square feet will cost you. Yeah, you can get it for a little or nothing. So they can come out here, buy it, fix it up, and bam, rent it back out to you.
Yeah, Memphis is the gold mine for investing in real estate.
Why is that?
Wow.
Why is that?
Cheap. We got the cheapest prices around the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go online and get a property for $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 in a neighborhood and fix it up. It'd be worth about $150,000, $165,000.
Damn.
And you can cash flow it, refinance it, and pull some cash out.
Right.
That's just tax-free income that you can make.
Wow.
Man, that's what I'm talking about right there.
So
Well, don't
it's-
send me no more letters because I ain't selling.
Don't say it.
Well,
Not
but
you.
I got a
I'm
friend of
not going
mine.
nowhere.
I got a friend of mine that's a firefighter. He's also a realtor, and what he did is he bought one of those houses, like you said. He sent me pictures a couple days ago. He said, "I got my Airbnb ready."
That's right.
And that's what he did. He bought the property with the whole express purpose of turning around and doing an Airbnb.
You think the Airbnb is gonna still last a lot longer?
It's gonna be here for a while.
But to your point, even if he couldn't, he's like, I can sell this house. I can sell the house to one of the clients or somebody that's trying to move in. It's in Cordova, so it's in a fairly decent part
area.
of town. So yeah, he's and I said, man, y'all back in the back printing money, right?
That's right. That's right. Let me tell you, I got a good friend of mine. He's a firefighter on my roster. He's an agent with me. And he owns a home in Cordova, and he pulled out a line of credit on his property, right? Maybe $100,000, and he was taking $20,000 increments and paying off his principal. So the house is worth about $550,000. So that line of credit that he was using, he was taking $20,000, paying towards the principal. He did that for about 2 years. The house is paid for, and he still has a line of credit available to invest in other properties. Oh, wow. So he got the $550,000 house available, with tons of equity in the house, and he can take that line of credit and buy multiple properties. Use that line of credit to buy more properties. So a lot of people need to know this strategy on how to really, truly invest in real estate. You know what I mean?
Man.
Yeah.
So I hope y'all caught that.
Right.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this: How did you get into real estate? I know you say you went to college, but I
went to college and I learned a lot about it. But my family is a real estate family.
Okay.
My uncle owns the entire street of Glory Circle out in Castelli.
I know where that's man. Right? I stayed in Magnolia. I grew up in Magnolia.
I used to play ball in Magnolia.
Yeah, you said
his neighborhood.
Here we go.
There we go.
My uncle and my grandmother, we stayed on Glory Circle, and a lot of people who were passing away, leaving the neighborhood, my uncle would just buy those properties from him.
That's what you
And he would get them for $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. These houses are worth about $70,000, $80,000 a piece.
But they needed work.
They need a little work. But little do you know, man, we don't really need credit or cash to fix these properties up. You got private lenders that'll give you money to fix these properties up. And so he would fix them up and rent them right back out. So you think about this. If you got 20 houses worth $100,000 a piece, I mean, come on.
Yeah, you're doing
good. Really.
So let me ask you this: what's the biggest misconception about real estate?
Here in Memphis, a lot of people like the easy route.
What that mean? What does that mean?
Well, most people, I just want to give me somewhere to stay. I want to pay $1,200 a month. I want to pay $500 a month. You can equate that to a mortgage and own the property instead of giving your money away to a person like me. I'm a investor and landlord. And so instead of you paying me, you can pay yourself, or you can get somebody else to pay you for your asset. And
but this youngest generation, because I got kids that's in the 20s.
They saying they not gonna be buying no house.
Like, I don't want to have to cut no grass.
Right.
I don't want to have to worry with.
All you gotta do is hire somebody.
Yeah, when the refrigerator works, I just want to be able to call somebody. I'm like, well, you still can do that, but they are. Against buying property, they want to rent forever.
I think a lot of that is also they want to be able to pick up when they want to.
Well, you can still do that,
right?
I know,
because the narrative changed. It did change somewhere in there about property. Owning a home is not really the American dream. They was like it's an American struggle.
No. That is the American dream. American dream. I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah, that is the American dream. Right. That's the easiest way that we can create wealth is through home ownership. That's the only way that us black people.
So why do you think that they were trying to convince us that it wasn't? Because I know I've seen that all over TikTok, where they're saying no, that's not the way to go.
You know, us black people, we're better together. And if we don't stick together, I mean, the agenda for us is not to stick together.
Facts.
But if we're together and we know that real estate is the way that we get wealthy, they're not going to tell us that that's the way to get wealthy.
Well, that's true.
So home ownership is the easiest and best way for us to get wealthy. So
that is true.
Even if the house is only worth $50,000.
I mean, I think all of us at this table are homeowners, and you know that was one of the biggest things.
Let me ask you this.
Yes.
How long you been in your home?
See, my daughter's 16 years.
Have you ever refinanced it?
No.
What price did you buy it at?
I bought it at 150. 150.
What's your zip code?
38128.
So you were out in the Fraser area.
I mean Raleigh
Bartlett.
Yeah.
And you bought it at 150. How much you think it's worth now?
It is worth $250.
How much you owe?
90.
All right, do the math. 250 minus 90 is what?
I know the man.
That's your equity.
Yeah, I know.
And you've been there 12 years?
16.
16 years. And you can sell it and not pay taxes on that money.
Yeah.
That's the American dream.
Trust me, I know.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry.
What about you?
Then I have
I got
a condo
6
in
months
Midtown.
left
For what?
to pay off my house.
Okay.
The house my
Truly,
parents left.
honestly, though, you don't really pay off house. These are
No, you
really
don't.
investments.
You really don't.
Yeah,
So,
I mean,
so what's your zip code?
38128.
All right. How long you been in there?
This house is right about 17, 16 years now.
17, 16? How much you think it's worth? Guesstimate.
Probably 150,
And you owe how much?
$4,000.
Okay. So she's worth about $150K right now. Tax free.
And then I got a condo in Midtown also.
Okay, how much you pay for it?
$55,000 or
How
something.
much you owe?
Nothing.
And what it's worth?
Somewhere between 150 and 175.
Okay, so there you go.
Oh, we rich, fam.
You're real rich. So this is what I teach my agents. Being more than just real estate agent, we teach them how to be business owners.
Right.
We teach them how to invest in real estate. I teach them how to become contractors without taking the test, become project manager without taking the test, and they can get these government contracts and get access to grant money and funds to build more property, all kinds of stuff, man.
That's how I redid this building. I
know.
got grant money and
That's
and
what's up.
bank money and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm one of the first youngest black brokers in Memphis. I brought Century 21 back to Memphis. They haven't never been in Memphis, and I'm just happy to be a franchise owner to share this information.
That's what I'm talking about. Is do you find that people are really willing to learn this?
Yeah.
Or,
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
yeah.
Especially when the formula works. It's a lot easier.
Very easy. Yeah.
Okay. That's what's up.
Yep.
I'm here for it.
I try to get my son, trying to get him, hey, you need to own some because he's staying in my condo. I was like, you want to buy it? Probably not the best thing for you to buy, but you need to buy something. You need to get something. You need to.
Yeah, you need to grab him something.
Yeah, you need to grab
At
something.
young, grab it young.
Because, unfortunately, I can't give you no deal.
You gonna sell him for a top dollar?
Shit, yeah.
Low down daddy.
I know you
Low
try,
down
you,
daddy.
How do you think the generational wealth is done by other people? You can't be charging him no top
You can't charge
dollar.
your son full price, man.
Give him a deal.
You don't want
but
that man to have nothing.
Hey, that wasn't my idea. My wife said that. Oh, hell no, we ain't getting no damn deal.
because if he went and got a house, he wouldn't get a deal.
Yeah.
That's
no
not the
deal.
point.
Now,
That's not the
listen,
point.
I'm gonna tell you, the deal is not in the price. The deal is in like the assistance that the seller's gonna give. For
Yeah,
example.
I mean, but that's what I'm saying. I would do that, but you
You
still
need
gotta
your money,
buy.
though, right?
You still got to buy at market rate.
Yeah, for sure.
Because if I give it to him from a deal, he's going.
won't appreciate it.
He's not going to
He won't
appreciate it. And then here's the other part. You want in a condominium. You want all those prices to stay high.
True, you do.
Yeah.
So if you give him a deal, it goes in the record books that the price went down.
That's true. That's
Okay.
true. That's
So
correct,
you can't really give him a
comps.
deal like that. The comp, it's all about comps.
You can
All right,
say
so
you gave
here's
to
where
him
you
for
get your
150.
deal at. So if Kim was to buy a property from me,
Kimberly.
Kimberly,
we did have that
We
conversation.
told you that when you walked
my bad, Kimberly. But if Kimberly wants to get a deal from me, say I'm selling my house for $150,000,
right.
but Kim has to get a mortgage.
She gonna do this every time.
I got you.
I'm listening.
It's gonna cost Kimberly $15,000 to buy my $150,000 property.
Yeah.
She may not have that money. So me as a seller, I can gift her up to maybe $10,000 to help her get into my property, so long as she give me top dollar for it.
I got you.
Let me take it back. With my son, we would help him. We would help him come up with a down payment.
Well, you can't help him with that.
Well, yes, we can. We can help him with
You
it.
can gift him some money.
I can gift him some money.
He
And when
trying
he
to
pay
help
it
you.
back,
You got to pay it back.
yeah, when he pay it back, we getting our money back. We,
That's correct.
like Trick said, run us our money.
You got to
now.
run that, man. You got to run this. Hey, it ain't an option.
Not run us our money.
Run us our money.
Dang, I feel sorry for that.
But no, sorry for that shit. He living in a 2-bedroom, 2-bath condominium in Midtown for $600. I don't feel
That's
sorry
what-
for him.
Giving it away, kid.
Yes, I know.
You're giving it away.
But
Yeah.
it's your son. It's your son. It's your son. I
But
get
you
it.
saying go
And
ahead.
he,
Go
and he
ahead
works
with
for me, so that's part of his payment. That's
your,
part of
go
his
ahead
salary.
with your. Go ahead and help Fabian out real quick.
Okay, so when you get a mortgage, you got 3 fees, right? You
Yeah.
got down payment.
Yep.
You got closing expenses, which is the money it costs to borrow the money, and you got to pay somebody to represent you, which is a buyer agent
Right.
commission. As a seller, you can contribute a percentage of that purchase price to your son, so he can not come up with that money.
Right.
So if it costs him $15,000 to purchase a $150,000 house, when I get through doing, when he's probably gonna pay about $4,500,
Yeah.
$3,000,
Exactly. That's
instead
what
of
I'm saying.
$15,000.
That's
Yeah,
what's up.
I know.
But you as an owner, you'll get the entire $15,000.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. So yeah, trust me, I already did the math on it. Now. I done the math now.
I done did.
I done did the math. Yeah.
But you and Kimberly, y'all sitting on gold mines, man.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna stay. Yeah, that's fine.
You gonna stay right there?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay. Yeah.
No one plays.
Because I'm trying to. I guess
No one
I'm
pays our
good.
real estate, man.
That's fine.
Nobody.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, so it's real estate is a big game. You know, commercial real estate is even better because you can use commercial real estate in so many ways
Sure.
to benefit your personal needs.
Yes, you can.
I love it.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
I ain't mad at it.
Yeah, you
Commercial
can.
real estate is I remember when we bought this building. Doug told me, rest in peace, Doug. Doug told me, he's like, hey man, you know, every time you refinance this thing, man, just
Tax free.
yes,
It's
just
tax-free.
do this.
Yeah, yeah. You can buy this building. Say this building was $100,000.
Mm-hmm.
You improve the property. It's worth about $450,000. You can refinance it tax free and get all the extra money off of it, $350,000, and take it and improve the property, and live off the rest.
Yep.
That's
There's
what's
so
up.
many things you can do with commercial real estate that you can't do with
Cash flow it. You can
yeah.
rent it out. You can lease it out. You can sell it. You can.
Yeah, because a lot of neighborhoods, like my neighborhood, they're doing a moratorium on new Airbnb property. You can't establish. You have to go through them first.
Sure.
Before
They have
you
to
can
approve it.
Well,
they
that's
have
the
to
way
approve it.
That's the way condos now. Because condominium is not. I mean, because of the insurance thing, they do not like my condominium in Midtown. We can't Airbnb it because of insurance.
Not only
issues.
that, they don't want
They
a
don't want
particular
just
buyer
everybody-
or
yeah.
tenant in the property.
Because people typically, when they do Airbnbs, they throwing parties.
Parties, tearing your property
They tearing it up. They
and-
doing photo shoots. They doing videos and shit. I mean, they
know, we
doing
call that-
anything but living.
You know, we call that nigga business. We don't do nigga business.
Dang.
Come on, Kimberly. We don't do nigga business.
Yes. I mean, because honestly, that house right next door to us is an Airbnb, and they have so many photo shoots over there.
Of course they do.
Oh, man.
They smoke plenty of weed too over there.
Man,
Well, now let's not.
We ain't gonna go there.
Yeah, we're not
I
gonna.
know when I was in
We're not
Puerto
gonna put
Rico.
them down just because they smoking weed. I mean,
Can I smoke weed?
I know when I was in Puerto Rico, that was a big thing that you could not photo shoot the room. I mean, it was a little boutique hotel.
Sure.
And if they found out that you had a photo shoot there, the fine I think was like $1,500 or something like $1,500. So that apparently was something that had been going on. I mean, it was a very nice hotel, and I get it, the aesthetics of it all. But yeah, you couldn't photo shoot, you couldn't do none of that.
I mean that's the way it is because even when because I would rent out up here, but that's what this place is for. You can do all that shit up here, but some people. But that's the cool thing about Airbnb. You can refuse the service. You can refuse to rent to somebody. You
Yeah.
can refuse
That's right.
all that stuff.
Yeah,
It's not like a hotel. You can't
Right.
really refuse anybody.
right.
But Airbnb, you can refuse people.
yeah,
So
you have the
Real
option.
estate is the best way to start a business, to create wealth. Airbnb is short-term rental, so it's short-term cash flow. Long-term rentals will always outlast Airbnb.
do you do rentals?
I do.
Okay, we're gonna have to talk after this.
Okay.
Yeah, well, because you said that this was the number one place for rentals. Is that because
Memphis.
of our economy here in Memphis, or
Mindset too. A
Oh, you gotta
people
remember,
don't
Okay,
know
you
about
know
it.
what? You know, before we get into the rentals, let's take a quick break. We're gonna come back to this because this is gonna open up a whole nother line of questioning.
Let's go.
Smoke fam, we'll be right back.
All right, y'all. Welcome back to the Smoke Podcast. Man,
I tell you what, this show is very informative.
You know, we aim to please.
Yes, we do. So, you had a question before we
yeah,
went to break.
I was just gonna ask about renting, but we kind of talked offline. I got the pool and stuff, and that's always my apprehension because I would have to have extra insurance if I rented that house out and somebody drowned in the pool or slipped and fell.
Oh,
all of that stuff it comes into play. So that's always been my apprehension because me personally, I would love Fabian, I always told you I would love to stay downtown.
Right.
Like I want to stay next to Randy. I want to come up some.
He said he won't come
I feel
up
like
some.
when the lights go out,
it don't
that
happen
nigga
downtown.
his lights don't go out. So I want to be.
You've been wanting to be downtown since I've been downtown.
I know.
When I lived downtown, my lights never went out. I don't care
Never
what
go out.
storm.
There you
I don't
go.
care what happened.
Hey, MLG and W, they recognize.
They're gonna protect downtown.
They're gonna protect downtown. If them motherfuckers don't protect shit, they're gonna protect downtown.
Dang, Randy, would you like to defend?
Y'all need to speak on that.
Speak on this right here.
Real talk.
Read that. That's from Inman News. What did it say?
Whoa.
We can't have dead silence.
Read it
What
to
it
him.
say?
Talk about.
Read it, Ike.
Read it, Ike.
The Century 21 brand enters the Memphis market with the largest affiliation of black-owned multi-office brokerage.
That's you.
That's
me.
you.
That's what I'm talking about.
I got an article too.
That's what I'm talking
Mine
about.
say
That's what I'm talking about. Black
So Travis, I got a question that ain't got nothing to do with real estate. So I noticed you don't have a wedding ring on. I'm sure you are high. You are I'm sure
you a
women
high
are shooting
dollar,
at you, dog.
high value?
Let me
shooting
tell
at
you.
you.
Let me tell you.
high
Ike.
value man.
High value man.
Listen to me. My wife, I was married I was with my wife 23 years. Man.
Okay, all right.
I got 2 kids. I got a 21-year-old. I got a 12-year-old. I got a grandbaby.
Oh, that.
Woo, child.
And,
You said been there, done that, huh?
I've been there, done that. I still got major love for my family and my ex-wife. But I'm a caregiver now. And my wife is she's not doing well. She's got a little ill. So I'm a caregiver.
I got you.
That's tough.
Yeah. So it was hard for me to leave my wife, but she's a big part of my heart. So
I got you.
You know what? I applaud that, man. I really do. I applaud that for you.
Yeah, man.
I think that's great.
So y'all women, when we ask him for his social media stuff at the end, don't be in his inbox.
now they can get in the inbox.
Oh, they get,
He said, "Don't do him."
Hey, don't block his blessing.
Right? He said he does not need your
You
assistance.
don't need your assistance. In other words, shut the hell up.
Right? He's like, "Let me
for
get my
real.
socials right now. Y'all be quiet."
But for real, I love my family. I love my kids. I love my grandbaby. I do have a significant friend that's been there for me to help me. So
there you go.
yeah.
A significant friend.
There you
I've
go.
never
We're gonna
heard-
leave that right there.
Boy,
So
when I tell
when you go out,
Hold on.
if you were to pull up at a cigar lounge,
When I say y'all can come up with some terms,
Shut up, Kimberly. Let's
y'all
go.
can come up with some significant friend. God dog.
She's very special.
if you were to go out to a cigar lounge, what cigar would you order? Are you a cigar guy like that?
I'm a cigar weed guy.
You cannot say that.
I'm sorry, Kimberly.
Production.
Oh, my bad.
We ain't trying to put your business out there like that.
It's out there. Yeah, it's out there.
Well, he said it, not I.
That's right.
Well, so you would go to I'm sure you did business deals
Yeah,
over cigars.
of course.
Yeah. So you okay? I got it. So
Are you a big cigar smoker?
No.
Okay. Then that's all you had to say.
I'm a brown liquor guy. So
there you go.
That's about it.
There you
So
go.
y'all got this brown liquor. What's the name of it?
Mitchers.
Mitchers.
And you can get it from R&R only.
34.
Hey, listen. That Mitchers. That Mitchers got me right.
You can only get it at R&R Liquor.
That's the only place. They don't make it nowhere else.
No one else carries that in the city, so you'll have to make a little trip over to R&R Liquors.
Yeah.
Wine and liquors.
Yeah.
That's what's up right
Man,
there.
I tell you what. I'll be honest with you. I've learned a lot of things from you today, and
Very good.
I think the biggest thing is that we have to know our value.
Yes.
We have a house. We may not like it, but somebody loves that bitch.
Yes.
I love my
And
house.
I love my house.
If you've been in that house 12 years, 12, 15 years, do you know how much equity you sitting on?
Oh yeah,
This is tax-free money
Dude,
you can tap into.
trust me, I know every piece of.
He know every dollar. He know.
I know every dollar that I have.
Well, thank you for not gatekeeping information, because that's what we really want. We want to try to expose our audience to different thought processes, because I never even thought about it like that.
Now listen, I'm a spiritual guy, and I remember when Jesus broke the fish. Come on now.
Break it down for us.
When he broke the fish, he fed a lot of people, right? So it's the same thing with this information. So I'm going to give it to you.
You know, and I think that was when me and Ike and Creighton started Spotlight Productions, it was one of those things where the information,
changed
as far
lives.
the information was sparse.
It was hard
because it that was 25 years ago. It wasn't a lot of us in business, and those of us were in business, you really didn't want the information they had.
Of course.
Because, when you're dealing with first-time entrepreneurs, we're learning as we go.
I'm still learning too.
Yeah, we're all learning as we go, and but it comes times that you have to pay that information forward.
Yes, sir.
And I know that's what we try to do, is pay that information forward, be it banking, be it relationships, be it how to run a business, be it how to really keep your brand, because right now we're dealing with our brand. Everything is about our brand. Everything is about your brand and your credit score.
I'm gonna tell you something. Your name is all. That's all you got.
That's all you got.
The money that you receive is the reward.
Yes,
but your name is all you got.
Speaking of names,
come on now.
We're gonna talk about this cigar because we are on the Smoke Podcast. So we are smoking tonight. Aging Room. The Aging Room Quattro scored 96 points in the cigar rankings from 2019. It says one of the several unique Aging Room blends, the Quattro. Okay, I'm going to say this word. I'm going to say it quick. Nicaragua. There you go. It's drawn entirely from premium Nicaraguan tobaccos, including the binder, filler, and dark and oily leaf. The tasting notes are espresso, chocolate, smoked pecan, and pepper.
It's pecan or pecan?
Pecan.
Tomato, salmon. I mean, come on, y'all. Y'all knew what I was talking about.
Yeah, there we go. It kind of set off an alarm in our ears.
It always gonna set off one of yours. It says the full body finish is woody and complex. The Aging Room Quattro cigars have scored high ratings in several sizes, but the 6x52 called I can't pronounce that, is the highest. Anyway, this is a good stick.
It's a good
great stick.
I've always liked Aging Room. I always like Aging Room.
Yeah,
It's a great stick.
It scored 5 stars out of
it's a good smoke.
out of the 0 to 5.
I tell you what,
5 stars.
you know, on Smoke Fam, y'all know, if Kimberly is still smoking by that time the show is over with, it's a good stick.
Yeah. So can we talk about this whiskey right quick? Because I know Rick just kind of glanced over it. I'm gonna tell you what Google.
Are you trying to say Rick didn't do his due diligence?
Rick did a great job. Rick,
Rick said he tired of going over there sitting in the
biggest
corner.
part was showing up with it. So he here. So shit.
So Ike, what's
the least we can do is talk about it.
What's the name of it?
Mitchers.
That's not it.
It's Mitchers, isn't it,
I ain't
Rick?
gonna lie, Kimberly, that whiskey is really good. It's
I
smooth.
believe it.
It is.
It's rye.
It's rye.
It's rye. It's rye. It got a nice bite to it.
It is the oldest variety, whiskey variety made in Kentucky. Mitchers, whatever it is the number one Kentucky straight rye whiskey in Kentucky.
It's real smooth.
Yeah, it is smooth.
They enjoying it because they about to kill this bottle.
Yeah, this bottle is Smoke Fam.
I want my last round.
You
need another ice cube.
I do. My ice cube gone, so I need another ice cube and another round.
But I tell you what, man, this has been a great show, man. Hold on, we gotta get somebody to smoke.
Well, hold on. Tomorrow, first thing I'm doing tomorrow morning is I'm shopping for some damn insurance. First thing.
So Smoke Fam, over while we were taking a break, we were sitting talking about insurance, and that's why it's always cool to have somebody with the knowledge that you don't have.
That's right.
And my man was sitting
there. And
it's okay
to ask questions.
And I asked a question. He said, insurance. I mean, who do you go with?
That's right.
I've been at State Farm for 20-some years.
Mm-hmm.
I got kicked out of State Farms because of one of my kids.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm about to get kicked out because, man, I ain't had a wreck. I ain't had any kind of. I ain't filed a claim on State Farm for 20-some years, and boy.
As soon as
we
got them damn BMWs,
it's over.
Well, and the bad thing, none of them has been our fault. Not
And they still
now
want to get rid of
one.
you.
No, it's not yet. But
Okay.
I got
But
you
they
covered.
keep jacking the
They
rates
keep
up.
jacking up. Then they make you want to go test the water.
Always remember to go local.
Yeah.
Stick with local insurance companies. They're gonna give you the best rates and the same type of coverage as a national brand. So stick with a local company. Colliers Insurance, Farm Bureau of Tennessee. Those are gonna give you the best rates.
Okay.
So let me ask you this: so
That's smart.
is it getting to the point now? Just like a lot of younger people, especially millennials, they're banking online. So is this the same thing that insurance companies? It doesn't matter who your insurance agent is to a certain degree.
Correct.
But long as you can afford it,
That's it.
and long as they're reputable.
Reputable. Yeah.
Yes, we need you to say all the syllables.
Yes.
I mean, this I've been drinking.
I've
too.
been drinking.
He been drinking.
Drinking too.
I've been drinking.
So long as it's a reputable agency, you should be straight.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's the
was-
time now that we really should be shopping.
You should be
Our
looking.
business.
You should be
Reduce your
looking. You
expenses,
should definitely
man.
look at what you're paying and see if you can get a better deal. That's
So you said
if
shop.
If you're paying $500 a month for homeowners and car insurance, shop around.
Yeah, I ain't doing all that.
Well, I'm just telling you.
I'm not doing that.
so who we giving the smoke to?
You?
I mean, so
You
many
right.
people.
I'll take the
So
smoke.
many people.
There's so many people.
We could give it to Elon Musk.
I mean,
We could give it
President
to the
Elon. Is it
President. Hey, President Elon
President
Musk.
Trump. I mean, we got two presidents.
Yeah, we
so-
trying to send him over the edge.
I mean,
Y'all don't like
you know,
Trump?
we can always,
It's not that I don't like him.
I'm gonna be honest with you. It's
I
not.
don't know
I'm
him.
like I don't. It's not that I don't like Trump. I think with Trump, it's more of his followers,
They
The
crazy.
people.
the people that follow him,
Yeah, they feel like it's
because you know,
So they feel like they're being
time
betrayed.
will tell. All this shit he's doing is gonna be if it's gonna work.
So that's the deal, and I'm glad Fabian mentioned that. So this deal with the tariffs, Trump's really just rolling the dice.
He hoping.
Let's just follow this right quick for a second.
We follow
So
that.
if Trump does the tariffs and they actually do bring the prices and stuff go down,
They're not
then
going
he
down.
won. I know, but that's what I'm saying. He wins. He looks like, man, you came in and you dropped
art
the
of the
prices.
deal.
Yeah,
He's
but
not
the
bringing the
prices are
price
gonna
down.
go up. So then what are people gonna say?
Well, that's the.
So let me ask you this. So
Price is going up, brother.
The price is going up. So we got a room full of really intelligent people in here. That I think I like to think. I like to think.
These are just jokes, people.
No,
Don't
we
DM me
I'm
nothing.
being serious. We got a room full of intelligent people. I still think he has a year and a half of blaming Joe Biden because that's what they're going to do.
he got about 4 years.
I mean, because when shit go up, his supporters going to say, "Well,
So
it's
we're
because
not
of
going to
Joe
even talk
Biden."
about the price of eggs.
Eggs by what?
Dude, I didn't know this. I didn't know this. I did not know this.
For
Do you know when you
$4
go
to
to
$6?
Waffle House
Yeah,
and you order an
they charging
egg,
an extra.
they charging you 50 cents
They gotta
per
pass.
egg.
They gotta pass the cost on.
say
so
what?
you
Waffle
get
House-
through.
I don't want
Over
no
the year,
eggs.
Waffle House sells 2.7 million eggs a year,
Yes.
and you expect them to just absorb that extra cost?
Now let me ask you this: would you do it?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Would you absorb the cost?
Oh no.
Okay.
No, I'm passing the
I
cost
gotta
on.
pass that shit on.
Okay, so that's what the tariffs are.
I get it.
That's why I
I
stay
completely get
But
it.
here's my thing. Here's my thing. So I was watching this video and they asked the guy what he did, and he had to haul the Trump stuff on, and they asked him. They said, "So what do you do?" He said, "Well, I sell apparel." He said, "Where you get your apparel from?" China. And he said, "So what do you feel about the tariffs?" Well, it's good because China gonna have to start paying. He said,
No.
and dude was like,
The
the guy
consumer
was
gonna
like,
pay.
the guy was like, "You don't know what tariffs are, do you?"
He don't know.
And that's the problem. They don't know what the tariffs are.
The tariffs gonna come on us.
It comes on us. He said, and this is what the guy said. He explained to him what tariffs are, and he explained to him, well, this is what happens. So basically, China's gonna start charging you more for the shirts that you buy. If you buy a shirt for $10,
It's gonna
you
be
now
$20.
pay $15. And what you gonna do? Charge your customer. And dude, like,
It's gonna hurt. But
no. This is what got me. I didn't know it was like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's
thought
that.
So basically, They don't read.
They don't know.
I don't even think that's what it is.
They don't read.
They
trust in what they
Mm-hmm.
say.
Yeah.
They trust in what they hear.
But because they need to believe that, though, no matter what information comes out, these people have determined in their head that he's right and everybody else is wrong.
And I'm like, it's
Them
just.
tariffs is going to hit every consumer, every business in America.
I mean, Elon Musk said it when he was running for president. Elon said it's gonna hurt.
Elon was running for president.
It's gonna hurt.
But y'all will
Hurt
get over.
everybody.
It's gonna hurt everybody.
Every
but
single
me.
person.
But
But
me.
me.
Yeah.
So here's a
He not gonna feel
different suggestion. What about giving Michelle McKissick flowers?
For what?
Because Michelle is the one person that she's been transparent with this school board stuff the entire time.
I wouldn't go there, Ike.
I don't know
I
about
wouldn't
wouldn't go there either. Like,
because I
I
heard
wouldn't
that
go
wasn't
there.
true. I heard that wasn't true.
I
heard that wasn't true.
Okay. I'm just trying to get somebody. I'm trying to not give the smoke.
We ain't.
All right, we gonna disregard
We
this.
gonna disregard
We
that.
gonna move past
Hey,
that.
we gonna do a.
Because I heard that if it
we ain't
was,
gonna, Kimberly.
No,
we ain't
I
gonna go
heard,
there.
no, I'm not finna say that. I heard that if it was 4 or more of them together, that's a quorum. They had a meeting, so be careful when you say that she was. You trying to give her some flowers? Be careful.
That's right.
Just hold up.
And
We can get a
love
smoke to
Michelle.
somebody.
I love Michelle.
We can get
I
a
wouldn't
smoke.
go there. I
We
wouldn't
can
go
get a-
there.
we can get a smoke.
You definitely have to wait till the
You
information.
got to wait.
We
You gotta
can
wait.
get the smoke.
It's some stuff you don't know.
Yeah,
We can get a
I'll
smoke.
tell you afterwards.
Okay.
I'll tell you afterwards too.
I like that. I like
They
that.
going to jail. No, I'm just.
See,
They going to
Travis, they
jail.
always get on me about giving the smoke. I was just trying to give flowers, but I get it. That's not
Yeah,
cheating.
Be careful with
you got to
flowers.
wait.
careful,
You
be
got-
careful.
You
You
give me
gotta
some
be-
flowers.
Yeah,
I love flowers.
Give it to Kimberly. Yeah.
Have them sent
Give it
to
to your
my
wife.
house.
Go get
She
to her.
got to do something good. So I would prefer to give you the flowers then, because you hooked us up today.
Hey, you know what? You know I'm gonna get a flowers to the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Why?
We got a good game coming up.
Oh.
Yes.
Philly
We got
and
two.
Kansas City.
We
Let's
got
go, Philly.
two black quarterbacks.
Come
No,
on
we
now.
don't. We got one black
We got
quarterback.
two
Come on, Kimberly.
black
We got one
quarterbacks.
black quarterback.
1.5.
No, we
and a
got
half.
one
Yeah,
black
yeah, yeah.
quarterback. Let's go, Jalen. We got one
Yay.
black quarterback.
Who you got, Ike? Who you got?
I'm a Eagles fan
I'm going with the
this
Eagles.
weekend. Hey, because I'm a Raiders fan.
I'm going Eagles.
Sworn enemies.
I hope-
Sworn
I hope
enemies
to
of the
God
Kansas City
Eagles.
Chiefs.
Because I
you know
came
what?
with the Chiefs.
I'm be honest with you. I'm be honest with you. I don't care, but if somebody's a pick, I'm picking Philly. I always been a Philly fan.
Right.
Why?
And every
Today.
time I've always been a Philly fan.
Why?
Because they were the
Always
first.
beat the Cowboys.
No.
You know I'm a Cowboy, don't you?
They have always have a black quarterback.
Y'all gonna win next year.
They have always
We ain't never
had
win.
a black quarterback. Randall Cunningham.
Yeah.
I was a
I
huge
remember that. I
Randall
was a
Cunningham
Cunningham
right.
fan. I used to like
That's right.
They
Cunningham.
always
Michael
have a
Vick,
black Michael
Jalen
Vick,
Hurts.
Jalen Hurts.
So I believe the conspiracy theory that Tom Brady. How many Super Bowls Tom Brady?
Whoa.
Seven.
Stay off Tom because he's the Raiders now.
No.
He is with-
Answer my question.
Come
How
on,
many?
Mike.
How many?
He got 7.
He got 7.
He has
It's
7.
seven, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
I thought it was 6.
7.
Seven?
It's
He got
7.
7.
It's 7 rings.
He got,
Okay,
6,
okay.
he got 6 with the Patriots and one,
One
with
with
Tampa,
Tampa
Bay.
Bay,
Yep.
okay.
Okay. That don't equal 6. Who y'all
That's
said?
7. He's got
Seven.
He got
7.
6
He's got
with
7.
Tampa. He got 6 with the Patriots and
Oh,
one with
okay.
Tampa Bay.
Okay. Sorry. Woo.
Plus the referees. The referees got 1 too.
But ain't that what's happening with the Chiefs? They got the referees too.
Hell yeah, that's exactly right.
So we got one black quarterback.
Hey, you got 1.5. 1.5.
I'm not even giving him no half. Y'all can have that.
You know that guy cheated.
Yeah, I just it is what it is with the Chiefs.
It's all good.
So we're going to go ahead and put it out there. Ladies, get your pens ready.
Come on, Ike.
How can they find you on social media?
All right, come on. Here we go. You can catch me on Instagram. I am Travis Patterson.
Hold on, now him ready to give out his information.
Yes. It ain't for the ladies. It's for everybody. All right, look.
Anybody trying to sell a
Look,
house?
Kimberly, I'm not in the market for none of that.
Oh, you're not okay. No significant friends.
No, I really,
message
truly just want to help you with bettering your life. So, Instagram, I am Travis Patterson. Facebook, Travis Patterson, Century 21, Patterson and Associates. LinkedIn, I am Travis Patterson. And
Not the
YouTube,
LinkedIn profile.
Selling Memphis Real Estate.
I tell you what. Now, Smoke Fam, you all, if you've been following us for a long time, we like to have fun, but we also want to be informative
Right.
also. So we like to bring people on here that knows a lot more about
Than we do.
shit than we do.
Right.
That's right.
And today we did.
We learned a lot.
Absolutely.
We learned a lot because I think a lot of us can go back and we're gonna look at our own personal portfolio.
reevaluate some stuff.
Yeah, exactly. We got to really look at our stuff and say like, hey, we need to do this. We need to do that because right now we got the world at our hands. I think.
I believe
we're
that too.
always the influence.
Yes, we
Yeah,
always
Smoke
influence.
Podcast, please contact me. I'm the only broker here in Memphis that's going to help you get to the next level. I don't want shit from you. I want you to win.
Yeah.
So call me so I can educate you on how you can put yourself in position to win.
That's right.
I'm going to win myself.
Yeah.
All right?
Well, you already win.
What a great
I'm winning.
message.
You already
What a great
win.
message.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I want
He
you
don't
to
want
win.
sugar honey iced tea from you.
I don't want nothing from you. I ain't trying to get over on you. I'm trying to make you live like me. Okay? I want you to win.
I want to be
just like me.
rich.
All right, so Smoke Fan, how can they find us, Ike?
Man, we on all social media. We on Facebook as the Smoke Podcast.
Come on,
We're on
Ike.
Instagram, the Smoke Podcast.
Come on.
YouTube, the Smoke
Smoke Podcast.
Podcast.
Yes,
And
sir.
if you searching for us, do the Smoke Podcast Memphis.
Come on.
Bam, and you gonna find us.
And don't send us no cease and desist letters. The Smoke Podcast.
Listen, Smoke Podcast give you a stick, some good whiskey, and some good conversation.
Rick, I gotta say, you did your damn thing.
you did your
this
damn thing.
this whiskey right here, oh my God, this here was another level.
So
I think Fabian hit that clap button about 20 times.
I'm gonna say this. So when Travis walked in, he's like, so what we gonna talk about? I say, you go to cigar bars? He's like, yeah. What do you talk about? Oh, we just be bullshit.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Did I
Y'all
deliver?
did bullshit.
We delivered.
Hey, y'all 1,000% on point.
Yeah.
Smoke Podcast #1, baby.
Yeah.
And listen, welcome you with warm arms, all that. So we
Come hang out.
We're giving knowledge, we're giving insight,
And we having a damn good time.
we're having a great time.
And
That's what I'm talking
if you did not get an invite to the Super Bowl party, you can watch the
You know the
pictures
wrong-
after the fact.
Come
You
on,
know the
man.
wrong. Hey, you know the wrong people.
You don't know the right folks.
Hey, I want before we disappear, I want to give a shout out to Brent Green. So Brent, he listens to the podcast every week.
Yay!
He's went back and been checking us out. And I told him, I said, I'm gonna give you a shout out. I ain't gonna tell you at what point. So he got to listen to the whole damn show to hear his name.
There you go, Ike. There you go, Ike.
Brent, hey, thank you for tuning
Yes.
in and following us and everything. We really appreciate it.
Yes.
All right, Smoke Fam, until we smoke again, we will holla.
Well, holla, y'all.
Smoke Podcast, baby.
This is the Spotlight Podcast Network.